Proceed.
I am Audrey Fortna, the Director of Lebanon County Probation Services. And I'm filling in for John Schott this morning. I'm here to present the Intermediate Punishment Treatment Grant application for fiscal year 2023 and 24. And some of the things that we are requesting thus far, it is still a work in progress. The due date for the grant is May 15th. We have over $200,000 that we're requesting at this point and still working on a few things that may be added. Some of the things that we plan on using the funds for are 2 staff salaries and partial benefit coverage. In addition, drug testing supplies, training expenses. I was here before you a couple months ago to talk about our case management system and transitioning from UCM, which is going to be decommissioned, to BTM. We are able to put that into the grant application as well, so we're going to cover the remaining costs for that with the grant. And in addition, we are going to transition from the current risk and needs assessment tool that we're utilizing to a different risk and needs assessment tool at the request of the President Judge. And I'm able to incorporate the costs of the training and transition into this grant application as well. So our goal is to work on that. That'll be more toward the end of the fiscal year.
Okay. Motion to
approve.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we approve this PCCD grant. And we have a question?
Sure.
On page, well, first of all, is this grant, you typically get the amount requested for this grant?
Typically, yes.
I didn't get a chance this morning to look back at the budget to see if this is usually a
So
funded grant.
this
Because
is
the grant and aid is you ask for so much, but you only get this much.
right, right. This grant was mostly utilized to support the Crossroads program. And so we've kind of repurposed and are redirecting funds. So we can request up to $500,000. But again, the majority of that previously was used for treatment. So that's a lot of additional programming that we have to come up with. We are limited in the amount that we can utilize for staff salary. So we're trying to maximize that amount, the full amount put towards salaries that we can, and then come up with some ideas for different programs and opportunities to spend more money.
What is the difference between the Cincinnati, the UCCI, and the Ohio risk assessment system that you're using?
So,
and is the other one now obsolete or out of business, or
No.
or you're switching for what reason?
So the judge talked to me about it. The majority of the counties across the state have transitioned to the ORAS.
Mm-hmm.
And we are currently using the LSCMI. They're both validated tools. There are some similarities, but the ORAS tends to be a little bit more individualized. It looks at males and females differently in the assessment process. It also has a pre-screen tool that can be utilized that we don't have access to, that can eliminate some of the steps that we are currently doing with the LSCMI.
Pre-screening of what?
Anybody who comes, not anybody, the majority of the individuals who are in supervision with us are assessed.
Okay, that
Okay.
kind of stuff. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
In addition, the Chiefs Association across the state is currently working on getting the ORAS validated here in Pennsylvania. So assessment tools are only, worth as, the accuracy. And so while both of the tools, the current one that we're using and the ORAS, have been validated nationwide, they're taking a specific look at Pennsylvania to see that it is more accurate and it does what it's supposed to do here in Pennsylvania. It's serving our purpose.
And under the previous, the UCCI, was that in person? Did they bring personnel to you, or is that something new through the Ohio?
As far as training,
Yeah, because I see that you're going to have on-site
we are.
training.
We are going to have on-site training. It's been a while since we transitioned. We have gone to, I know the instructors have gone to on-site. I've participated in that myself, trying to remember when we did the entire transition for the department. It was, we're going
But
back
they're
a
gonna
few
come,
years.
they're gonna come here for a couple of days.
Correct.
On site. and
Correct.
That's the individualized.
Correct.
That's something fairly new then.
Correct.
Okay.
And then we will have them come on site also for, as you know, we have 2 individuals in our office currently who are they're trained the trainers. So they train all of our new staff on how to use the assessment tool. So the plan is to be able to continue to do that so we don't have to send new individuals out and outsource that training. We're going to have 2 officers trained in the ORS so that they can train staff as well.
And the software that you're transitioning to from the Unified Case Manager to BTM, BTM is the same provider that our other agencies are using, so it should be consistent across the county. DA's office is going to use that.
Yes.
Okay. Just,
So one other nice thing about BTM is there's no associated fee. So they already have the ORS and the LSCMI incorporated into their case management systems. For the first year while we're utilizing LSCMI, there is a cost for us to utilize that. Once we transition to the ORS, there is no cost associated. So that is, our bill for our yearly use of BTM will go down a little bit.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second on the floor and to approve this $200,108 grant request. Any further discussion?
What are the 2 staff positions that are being funded?
So this is an IP grant, so these are individuals who handle IP positions. So it is our house arrest officer. The purpose is to come up with programs that keep people out of jail. And so house arrest is one of those programs. So since our house arrest officer handles only house arrest cases, we can utilize the funds to support her position. And the additional officer is going to be our drug court officer, which we just started drug court a couple months ago, and our numbers are increasing quite substantially to the effect where I'm confident that by July 1st, she will have simply all drug cases in drug court. So right now she's splitting, we're transitioning her, but by July 1st, the expectation is she'll have just drug court cases.
There was something in the paper, I think it was yours, that a lot of the counties are not sending people to jail, and all the drug and alcohol is getting treatment versus going to jail. Is that what we're part of?
So we've been doing that for years, trying to get people into treatment as a first step rather than just incarcerating. So I would say that that's been something we've been coordinating, with Lebanon County Drug and Alcohol for years, or if individuals have their own insurance, we will help to set inpatient treatment up with other providers.
Are we officially part of the state program, or do we just do it on our own?
We just do it on our own. I'm not sure exactly which state program you're referring to.
Oh, I read it just this last week.
I think it's a trend, not a program.
It's not a program, okay.
And I think it's a trend that for some started prior to the pandemic, but for a lot because of the pandemic, and I think our own prison population reflects that too, because we were over 400 in 2019, and we're hovering between
Well, we had 500 at one point.
260 and 290 right
Yeah,
now
it's
for
about
a long
half.
time.
Yeah, Jim Dunmoyer has had somebody designated in his office for several years that will go down to the prison to have people evaluated for us so that we can release them. We'll put them there for safety until we can get them evaluated and then release them directly into treatment. We've been doing that for years. For a short period of time, we even had drug and alcohol evaluators in our office.
Does that still require home plans then?
So yes, we will well, it depends on the situation, but if it is a parole case, then yes, we can home plan them directly into treatment. If it's somebody on supervision who is struggling and we can just incarcerate them until we get them evaluated, then we would just release them directly into treatment.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. Nothing else? All in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed,
Thank
same
you.
sign, so moved. Thanks, Audrey.